Alright, so this story took place about 6 or 7 years ago in remote northwestern Alaska. I was with my good buddy Joel Colgrove from Alabama. We met up in Anchorage and we're on our way on a beaver bush plane with skis on it. Early spring, or late spring brown bear hunt, and we were a long ways away from Anchorage, northwest direction. That's all I can really say. Middle of frickin' nowhere. I mean, if you grew up on the southern tip of an island, Vancouver Island, like I did, when you get dropped off, jump in a bush plane and start heading northwest when you're already in central Alaska, you're pretty remote. You actually are pretty remote. Anyway, so get this one. This story is right up there with the Sasquatch sighting in its rareness. This is probably, Bigfoot sightings probably happen 100% more commonly than this story. So here we were. There's three of us, my buddy Joel, myself, the guide, the Alaskan guide, and we're getting dropped off in this frozen remote lake where they had a small A-frame cabin, a couple other outhouses, outbuildings, about 50 yards in from the edge of the ice. And we flew in. Pretty interesting flight, pretty cool flight. Flew in, landed on the skis, threw all the shit out of the plane, dropped us off, and off we went. Middle of nowhere, no sign of humans. There we are. It's clear skies, sun's shining. It's fairly warm out. It's all arguably it's t-shirt weather, but there's still nothing but snow, deep snow. Like we actually had to dig down to the deck of the A-frame, dig the deck out to get into the cabin, and we had to dig out the other outbuildings to get the snowmobiles out and stuff and the gear for to begin our hunt with. So anyway, I'm inside the cabin, and Joel and the guide are on the deck, and everybody's shuffling around and moving stuff around, and all of a sudden I'm inside the cabin. I can just hear I thought I heard Joel go, "Man, I think they're naked." What? Who? What? And then I hear him, and I go back to what I'm doing, and he goes, "Man, they are naked." I'm like, "What?" So I go down to the deck. Now, mind you, this has never, ever happened ever before in my 35 years of running around the mountains. This will never happen again. If it's happened to any of you, I'll be absolutely surprised because I've never heard of this happening. I go down to the deck, and here's these two buck-naked, smoking hot, perfect-looking, fitness model-style bodies. Flawless. Perfect hands, beautiful smiles, sunglasses on, little backpacks on cross-country skis, and they're buck naked, standing there looking at us, giggling. What? I'm standing there, obviously our jaws are basically hitting the deck, like, hello? Hi? What do you say? And they're standing there. I'm like, how's it going? And they're giggling, they go, good, is it alright if we ski through here? And I'm like, I don't know if you're familiar with the movie Dumb and Dumber. At the very end of the movie, when those two doorknobs got the bus load, the Swedish bikini team come up and they're asking them if they know of any guys that'll, help them out with oiling them up. And they said, yeah, keep on going. There's a town at the end of the road. Well, me, being the only single guy out of the three of us, oh, and of course we had a couple, flats of beer on the deck. Did I invite them over for a beer? No. Start a conversation with them? No. Urge them to keep skiing away from us with their beautiful naked bodies and their giggling demeanors? Yes. Why did I do that? I don't know. It's probably, I don't know, hard to explain. It was just one of those crazy moments. You're in the remote middle of absolute freaking nowhere, and you're taken down by absolute shock and surprise of two smoking, hot, buck-naked chicks on cross-country skis standing there looking at you giggling. That's never going to happen again. That's never, ever going to happen again. So anyway, and as they're skiing away, I'm like, video camera! I gotta get this on film. Like, nobody's going to believe this. So I run and get my video camera, and I'm like, dink! I'm getting them on video. I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. After I left, I realized I had double tapped on the record button and didn't even get it on film.
you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Classic. Without the pictures, it didn't happen.